Right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all glory and all praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles of great news who not do well. And salutation going out to the Yakim and the four corners of the earth. Preach and teach us with in sincerity and in truth and hope for the elect. Alright, this is Brother Rab. Once again from German Camp for your edification for the elect's sake. Alright. And topic tonight gonna be lay not up for yourself treasures upon the earth. Alright, which means laying up worldly things, like a house, car, all these sort of things, your woman, alright, your wealth. Nobody saying no that you can't have these things because we are on the earth, but laying it up, as laying up heavenly things, it will not profit you. All right, these things will not profit you in due time. All right, these things are just for a moment. All right. You're here for a purpose. These things are just here for a moment. These things don't last forever. All right. The riches that you store in heavens, that is the riches that you really want to store. All right. Because that riches is everlasting. All right. Again to the precepts here. This is Matthew chapter 6 and verse 19. It says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth. Right? Lay not up for yourself treasures upon earth. Alright? Things that would not profit you. It says, where moth and rust do it corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Alright, so all the flashy thing, the glamour, alright, the gold, the pearls, the flashiness, the things that caught your eyes, these things that as the scripture say here, it is corrupt. Alright, where thieves break through and steal. Verse 20, it says, but lay up for yourself treasures in heaven. Alright, and that's the point I get into. Alright, this is the point I get into. Lay up yourself treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do it corrupt, and where thieves do not break through or steal. Alright, they is which party want to store your treasures. Alright, they which party want to throw this heavenly things. Alright, I talk about heavenly things, because these physical riches that we have here, alright, or wealth, these things are just for a moment. Alright, it says, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Alright, there will be your heart be also. Heavenly things. Alright, and try not to focus on worldly things that gonna fade away one day, just disappear like that, like Thanos when he come and flick his finger and everything disappear, just like that. Alright, just like that. I'm gonna go to this precept here. Then we'll go to the book of Proverbs chapter 4. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death. Alright? So all these treasures that they are about to save. Alright? It's not going to profit you in due time, in the time of wrath. Alright? But what it said? But righteousness delivereth from death. Righteousness delivereth from death. Verse 5, it says, righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way. Alright? But the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. Alright? Because why? You know, watch at it. As a man that have a lot of wealth, when he's rich, he don't have time for the Lord. He don't have time for the Lord. Because why? He's busy focusing on his treasures, his riches, his wealth. Alright? But it says, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright shall deliver them, but transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness. Right? And this is what we gotta always have to keep in mind. Alright? Always have to keep that in mind. No matter how rich he is, because how wealthy he is. Alright? Salakia. Alright, I'm gonna go to the book of go back to the book of Matthew. Matthew 6. I said, and 21, it says, therefore, take, Salakia. Matthew 6 and 21, it says, therefore, take no thought, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, alright? Because at the end of the day, these is things that you're not supposed to be worrying about. Alright? The wealth, studying what you're going to eat tomorrow, all these things, you know, the Lord provide these things here on a daily basis. Alright? So, worrying about these things is not relevant. Alright? These are things that are not to be worrying about. Alright? So, in Matthew 6 and verse 31, it says, therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or wherewith shall we be clothed. Alright? It goes back to vanity. Alright? For after all these things do the Gentiles seek. You understand? Which is this Gentiles here, they're talking about Israelite foreigners. Alright? These are the things that they seek. And it's true. Sneakers, clothes, hat, you know, pants, flashy jewelries, right? All this sort of nonsense that don't profit you, right? Because when you die, hey, it can go down in grave with you. Somebody else is going to take it over, all right? But these things don't profit you. It says, for your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things, but seek first the kingdom of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Alright? All these things shall be added unto you. And this is why we seek to store up our treasures. Alright? We seek the kingdom to store our treasures, alright, because we know our treasures in the kingdom will be everlasting. Alright? So, you know, storing up treasures upon this earth, you know, is going to come to naught. Alright? It will not profit you in that time. It will not profit you in that time. Alright? So, and that's how, you know, a short video, alright, for the edification, for the like sake, you know, try not to, you know, study about the things that we wear, things that we eat, things that we drive, house that we live in, right? All these things are temporary, alright? All these things are temporary. You understand? because the time that we are coming into is some treacherous times, some very trying times. All right. So start, focusing on these things, going to lead us to our death. All right. As the scripture say, that's now when is Matthew, Proverbs. All right. Let's go back to it quick. All right. Proverbs. Right. It says, the righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. All right. Moving on, it says, the righteousness of the upright shall deliver them, but the transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness. All right. That is not only, vanity. All right. That is not only having vanity or studying vanity. Is a lot. Adultery, all sort of things. Doing abominable things. All right. Because all these things, once a man have wealth, all these things come. All right. But this is I will start from verse 1. Proverbs 11:1. It says, a false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with a low is wisdom. All right. The low is wisdom. All right. I'll read the next chapter, verse 3. It says, the integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. All right. Not focusing on the laws, the laws of the Heavenly Father. All right. His laws, statutes, and his commandments. Keeping the Sabbath. Being brotherly, keeping the high holy days, the feast days. These is things that we should be storing up. All right. All right. This is heavenly things. This is not worldly things. All right. So I hope this lesson was edifying. All right. And with that, I just want to give all glory and all praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Arakakadash. Covered on the city apostles of great nation of the world well. And peace and blessing going out to the Akim, the four corners of the earth, who teach and teach this word in sincerity and in truth and hopefully like. Alright, this is Brother Rhyme. Alright, once again, signing out till next time, saying Shalom.